and rising YouTube. Good evening, good day, depending on where you are. So this is going to be Season 6, Series 1. Moving on from Season 5, all about the healing of the little matchstick girl. Like I said, in some way, shape or form, all of these seasons from 1 to 5, I kind of resonate with. I definitely feel like it's my story being told through tarot. In some parts, not in all. I just want to see what the energy is since the energy of all about the healing of the little matchstick girl. So we've got spouse and unrequited love. Tell me more about this energy for Season 6. This energy for Season 6, for those that resonate with this energy. Finances. Bottom of the deck, vows. So this is in regards to some kind of love energy here. Romance, I would say. Marriage, committed relationship. The highest energy. These are just major arcana cards. 22 major arcana cards. So what I do, I pull the highest energy in regards to this past life energy that's currently around you now. And whatever's at the bottom of the deck is what leads me on to the next series. So that would be 2. So I'm just putting for now. What's the highest energy in regards to those that resonate with this Season 6 energy? We've got Empress energy. Bottom of the deck, we've got the Moon. So this is what I will come back with on my next reading in regards to Season 6. Some 2 wanted to fall out here, and I don't, for some reason I just don't feel comfortable that was. Let me just pull again. As I'm shuffling, I was in a kind of indecisive energy, so I could be connected to somebody who's in an indecisive energy. This is what I wanted to come out the first pull. Fair brown and trembling. Gifts. As soon as we're coming into this solar eclipse in Gemini, I'm going to pull a Moon card. So it says your hard work is paying off. Okay. The energy is gaining momentum. I could be connecting with a Capricorn, or you could be dealing with a Capricorn. Let's get one more. Full moon in Sagittarius. Look at the bigger picture. Bottom of the deck. Your commitment is being tested. So I'm not in my usual spot and I'm looking for a particular deck. Again, new beginnings is what wants to show itself. Tell me more about this energy of this bigger picture. What's the bigger picture? Increase. I'm hearing increased knowledge and wisdom. Tell me more about your hard work is paying off for those that's resonating with the energy. I'm tapped into it this time. Tell me more about your hard work is paying off. Commitment and family, friends and guides. I only wanted one card to be fair, but two's come out. Again, going to gifts. Again, I feel like this is spiritual gifts. It could be physical gifts. It could be a gift of finances. But I feel like this is a spiritual gift. Gift that's being passed down. Like the baton's being passed on to. From generation to generation. From maybe an empress energy within you. Within your life, I should say. Grandmother energy. Mother energy. But I feel like this is a gift that's been passed on to you for generations and generations. Or this is a generational cycle. This is definitely feeling like reference back to the seasons I've already done. Going back to season 1, Empress came out. It was all about a young air energy who had concerns of their Empress, their mothering energy. But as I continue to do the seasons 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, I realized that this was a generational pattern, a generational cycle. At one point of it, it was the sins of a father coming towards the ending of the seasons that I was doing on the previous channel, Empress Earth Wisdom 111. It was almost like reliving the path of a mother, father, grandmother, father, past life energies, increasing, gaining knowledge from what family and friends may not have been able to do in past life. It's like this is the generation 444. This is the generation that was going to break that cycle, increase that knowledge and apply to life to make that change in the bigger picture energy. New supportive connections is at the bottom of the deck. Card number 8, that infinite energy. Making new connections on this journey. I feel like someone's put a lot of hard work into their spiritual side and the way how they're seeing things. And it's going to pay off. It says your hard work is paying off. Whatever it is that you've been committed to at this time is going to pay off. Your family, friends and your guides have been supporting you. They've been behind you the whole time in regards to this new beginning. And you may have been in a kind of in-between realms kind of space at this time in regards to this new beginning, this in-between energy of working hard and not actually seeing where this road is leading to for you. But believe me and you, the energy is being gaining momentum, and at the bottom of the deck I see the moon card. So there could be things that was hidden that you was unaware of, or this could just be that you was unaware of the support that you was getting from behind the scenes, from your family, friends and guides that may have passed on. Tell me more about this energy. So we've got quiet in the mind and the power of purpose. Card number 18, break it down to a 9. And card number 32, break it down to a 5. So I feel like somebody could be going through a lot of inner confusion right now and is needing to quiet the mind by going into some type of meditation. Going within and listening to the messages that you receive that will break down the confusion that you have within yourself. Sorry, I'm just getting the book. Card number 18. There comes a time when you realize that you are destined for something that is yours and yours alone. The catalyst might be an experience with a special person, a path you choose, or something you feel called to do. You'll discover it is not necessarily what you thought it would be and has nothing to do with what everyone else wants or seems to want. An uncanny conviction takes hold from somewhere deep and true. You feel a sense of power arising from a true sense of self, accompanied by a need for action, a commitment to explore something, or a purposeful choice. Right now, you're invited to step into a new, empowered sense of authentic purpose, bolstered by a healthy dose of self-esteem. You're called to release your old conditioning. There is no need to be self-conscious or act in a certain way to please others, which can sometimes take you in a direction you don't want to go. Anyway, the discipline and will to involve are yours by nature. This process doesn't have to be a struggle. You cannot fail if you immerse yourself fully in what is in front of you now. You're exactly where you are supposed to be. You never have to seek your purpose or wonder what it is. Just keep removing the blocks to your essential self, and your purpose will find you. It's that easy. What a wonderful thing to know. Card number 32. Meditation as a commitment, the need for silence, peace within, despite chaotic outer conditions. Letting go of the monkey mind, mindfulness. Life is chaotic, busy, loud, frantic, and overwhelming. Some days, all that noise is like the roar of thunder echoing around you, and it feels as if you are being palpitated, or plumaged, like thrown by a rainstorm. Isn't this why we take vacations, to get away to somewhere peaceful? In spite of the surrounding din of the world, today you need to slow down and find a bit of peace. So go ahead and take a deep breath right now. Make a commitment to be still, if only for 5 minutes. Count your breaths and be mindful of every one of them. Know that you have all the time in the world to do the things that need doing. Everything is perfect as it is. Our core beliefs about the world originate in our thoughts and feelings, which then become our perceptions. If our thoughts are all over the place, that is how we will experience our outer world. But what if the outer world didn't matter at all? What if our center, our center there were a place that is always calm, where the mind doesn't have a million things to say, where problems and challenges aren't nearly as important as we think they are? Today requires you to take an internal break and go to that silent space to regroup, meditate on the stillness within, choose a peaceful mind and nothing else. You will be amazed by how easily everything falls into place once you do. And this goes back to the introduction that I've just put up prior to this video for this new channel, where I was doing some renovations within the home, and I knew and felt and heard within myself that I needed to stop, slow down, and I didn't. And the Most High created a situation to occur by me injuring myself, and I had no choice but to go down. And for 2 days I was in an energy of stillness, where I had no choice, and I took advantage of the opportunity, and I went within, and going within revealed so much to me. It brought so much from this moon energy to the surface, which has now led me here. So you have to take it as it resonates for you. Okay, so I'm going to read the tale, the fair brown and the trembling. Fair brown and trembling gifts. I'll have, said Trembling, a dress as white as snow, and green shoes for my feet. Then the henwife put on the cloak of darkness, clipped a piece from the old clothes the young woman had on, and asked for the whitest robes in the world, and the most beautiful that could be found, and a pair of green shoes. That moment she had the robe and shoes. She brought them to Trembling, who put them on. When Trembling was dressed and ready, the henwife said, I have a honey bird here to sit on your right shoulder, and a honey finger to put on your left. At the door stands a milk white mare with a golden saddle for you to sit on, and a golden brindle to hold in your hand. An Irish king has 3 daughters. Their names are Fair, Brown, and Trembling. Fair and Brown are pretty, victorious, beloved, and spoiled. And Trembling is mocked for her nervousness, her shy nature, and her quiet self. And no one at all mentions her great beauty until, for there is always an until. She rallies courage to go to the church where she usually cannot go, for she is kept at home to cook and clean, while the other girls go to flirt and show off their fine gowns. One day while at home, she is visited by a very, very old woman who asks for what she would wear if she could. As Trembling describes the gown, it is woven about her, a gift from the crown. She has a bird upon each shoulder, and a fine horse to ride upon, and is told by the old henwife to ride to church, but not to enter it. And thus begins the tale of enchantment that is Fair, Brown, and Trembling. When this tale comes to you, you are being told to manifest and create what it is you wish for, using magical means and the wisdom of the old wise ones. You are not to accept a fate that others have alluded to you. And like Trembling, you will overcome your shyness, your nerves, and all of the humiliation you have endured, and you will be loved for who you are. It is also in its way a warning to stay away from places of worship, to make sure that the wild, that nature is your home and temple. It also tells us that when we have been gifted with good fortune, it only accepts the hand of a person who respects us for who we are, who will protect us, fight for us, and search for us if ever we become lost. In short, it is a tale about valuing yourself and knowing that your very strangeness and shyness can be what makes you most valued. most loved and most precision, most loved and most precious of all. It is also a tale of knowing that the good fortune you draw to you can it also Mercury retrograde energy. I mean, you would notice when I'm in energy, I'm just pause for a minute. When I'm in the energy of doing a reading, certain words like authenticity and words like that, I kind of stumble on and tremble on and get tongue-tied over. But I understand it to be the energy that I'm in. So you have to forgive that if it ever happens. So we continue. It says, it is also a tale of knowing that the good fortune you draw to you can sometimes be coveted by others within your family who have never been kind to you. Know this, if the good fortune has come to you alone, then it is yours to work with. Do not give it away. It will never bring happiness to another, only to you. Meaning, divine assistance, working outside of traditional religion, enchantment is its own reward. Generations to repay a good turn gladly done. Bonds between human and fairy, long-lasting love. Do not dim the light of another. Do not dim the light of another. Wisdom of the crow. I'll pull some of my own deck. Let's see. Tell me more in regards to. Okay, so it says there's no fine line, there's choices, decisions, and consequences. Tell me more about this energy gaining momentum in regards to those ones. Everything happens for a reason. Every cloud has a silver lining. Tell me more about this bigger picture. What's this bigger picture? You treat me with how I allowed you to treat me. So that's looking back at all that you've gone through, all that you accepted for that path that you was previously on. Understanding why you went through all that you did in order to get to where you are right now. Looking at all of the wisdom and knowledge that you was gained and how you're going to apply it now into your life. Tell me more about this unrequited love energy for those that's resonating with this reading. What happens in dark must come to the light. Love and anger cannot collaborate. Love cannot live in anger. And it flew over here by itself. I noticed that underneath the moon. So maybe somebody was living a secret life of unrequited love, of love and anger. Narcissistic energy is what I'm picking up on here. What happens in dark must come to the light. So within that situation you was living in, I feel like whatever this unrequited love was, it grew somebody. Somebody was able to see their light through the darkness. It gave somebody that power, that purpose. Somebody gained their purpose within that situation. Gained their power within that situation. I feel like that's a completion. Tell me more about this new beginning. Fell over on the moon. I tell you once and I tell you twice. That means someone's being warned. Whatever this new beginning is about, somebody's being warned about this. So it's either, let me see, tell me more about this. Tell me once, tell you twice. Let me see. Don't cut off your nose to spite your face. This seems like a warning message. It's almost like a kind of a return of the past kind of energy. Tell me more about this new beginning for those that's resonating with the energy of this reading. Why is music in it? So it says, don't throw stones if you're living in a glass house. So I feel like whatever this new beginning is for you, you're going to come across, I feel like like judgment being passed over on you for whatever it is that you're committed to right now. You know when they say no matter what it is that you do, you're always going to have someone to talk against you, but carry on anyway. Tell me more about this increase. Why is increase here? Why is increase here? Because it does resonate with the energy that I'm touching for this time. Why is increase here? Judge who? Judge me, judge you. This is about me and this is about you. You understand? Having to raise the consciousness of humanity, society, for the next generation. Increasing your knowledge and your wisdom and your inner standing in order to apply it to life, to be that example for the next generation that's looking out or up to you. I'm just curious to use this deck, so it will be the first time I've actually used this deck for the channel. So tell me more about this energy of this new beginning. Tell me more about this energy of this new beginning for those that's resonating with the energy of this reading. 2 cards have come out. I just love how they align. So this is a whole nother deck, and it's referring to, again, teaching the next generation a new way of living, a new perception of how to see things. I guess so. It says you should have said yes to the Lord or God. You understand? Moving away from that dark, shadowy energy into a more light energy, moving out of this dark moon energy and moving more into the light. Again, this fell over on Quiet in the Mind. It says, teach them for put down the guns and the knife. Teach them for never put them hands on them wife. She could have been your mother or your sister or your wife. Son, it no worth for the time, son. Bet you go walk and go lime, son. It will play upon your mind, son. You understand? So this is what's showing me now, that there's an archetypal energy here. And there's a need to change the perception of the children that may be within the situation. Teach them that what it is that they may be seeing is not the right thing. Again, it coming like me dropping on the twin flame journey. It coming like him mommy make you know that man a mad me. Go listen to the tune me have no envy. Go listen to the tune me have no envy. Loody. Tell me more about this. Maybe somebody had you as an option, as a choice, that you decided that you was no part of. The card that come out, it says, forevermore me take them things there as Liam. First me take myself out of the game. Basically, it was one mission, one game, one mission, one aim. That's a 50 and a million. Me's a lioness and me no run them the game. First, me take myself out of the game. Then, me take myself out of the frame. Furthermore, me take them things there as lame. Furthermore, me take them things there as lame. I'm hearing that someone's not materialistic at all within this situation, but something's come out around someone's finances. Something's come out in regards to somebody's finances, in regards to this unrequited love. It says, okay, let me tell you about me, crush. Me woulda never walk and let me pick me them. For love no money, not even a friend. So I feel like I'm talking to somebody, an Empress energy, that is literally that, an Empress, that is making do with the cards that she's been dealt in life. I'm talking to a Tom mom, I feel like, a feminine, masculine energy, that's having to be responsible of showing, I feel like, another generation of children or the children around her a new perception to life in regards to the things that they may have seen. Nevermore, make it them things there again. Yeah, this is my tower card. This is my grit one. It came in reverse. In the upright, I would have said it's a humble energy because of how I designed this particular card. But in the reverse, it's not a humble energy. It's not a humble energy. Me would have this show in a bit, and the bridges because we have a little patois. Them don't know nothing about my nature. Me could have crap on them like a creature. Them remember for me teacher. Him said, daughter, no study for the viper, lava, the media, no study for the preacher, daughter. Them things that wanna put you in a water, daughter. Karmic fraud partner, the other person. Yeah, someone's put you in a third party situation here. Even salt looks like sugar. This is what I said at the beginning of my write-up. Even salt looks like sugar. So someone put you in a third party situation that got out of hand, is what I'm going to say. Got out of hand. More about this. That kind of just slipped out. So we've got the 6 of cups. That went up in the air. 4 of pentacles. And it fell over on the card. Me would I never walk and left me pick me them. King of Pentacles. Come in like me dropping on the twin flame journey. That's what it fell over on. The moon is in reverse. So I feel like I'm connected to an earth energy here. We've got the King of Pentacles in the middle of this line up here. Someone's looking at their stability, what it is that they managed to hold on to. Or someone could be thinking back, looking back at childhood memories, nostalgia kind of energy. Tell me more about this 10 of Swords. No communication, no movement. Tell me more about the moon. Why is the moon here in the reverse? Six of Swords in the reverse. Tell me more about this King of Pentacles. Ace of Cups in the reverse. Tell me more about this 4 of Pentacles. Like this 4 of Pentacles here. Knight of Swords in the reverse. It's a younger energy, younger air energy. Tell me more about this 6 of Cups. For those that resonate. Child energy. Page of Swords in the reverse. Nostalgia, looking back, looking at photos, messages, how somebody was communicating something when they had it. You know, that kind of, you only know what you have when it's gone kind of energy. How somebody's looking into how they communicated in regards to this emotional loss. Tell me more about this Page of Swords. Where's this Page of Swords there? The 4 card, Aries energy. Tell me more about this Knight of Swords. Why the Knight of Swords there for those that's resonating with the energy of this reading. Tell me more about this Knight of Swords in reverse. Knight of Swords I see as very immature communication. That was the Empress that just came out over on the Ten of Swords. So I feel like I'm talking to somebody who, too many come out at once. So we've got the Ace of Pentacles, the Four of Swords, and the Page of Wands. Tell me more about this Ace of Cups. The effort and time that someone put into a situation, 7 years maybe. Or how someone's looking at how there's no more time and effort being put into this situation. Tell me more about the Eight of Wands in the reverse. Why is the Eight of Wands here? We've got the Ace of Wands in the upright. Queen of Pentacles. So now we have a pair. I feel like this King of Pentacles is looking towards you, Empress. But I don't feel like you're reciprocating that energy. There's a block. There's no communication. Tell me more about this Six of Swords in the reverse. In regards to this moon in the reverse. I feel like whatever these secrets that's coming out, it's put someone into a kind of unstable mindset. Again, this is temperance, unbalanced. It's unbalancing somebody. Someone's trying their hardest to hold on to that mental stability in regards to an Empress energy, in regards to a Queen of Pentacles energy. Someone's not being very nurturing to this connection, and I feel like this is an Empress who's not very nurturing to the connection in regards to what may have taken place. Tell me more about this Temperance in the reverse. Could be dealing with a Sagittarius that's brought unbalance to the situation. King of Cups energy. Emotionally unstable is what I'm picking up again. A very emotionally unstable energy. Yeah, Three of Swords. In regards to some form of heartbreak. Tell me more about this Knight of Swords energy. So the Knight of Swords for me is the communication, unkind communication, immature communication, swift communication. Someone's looking back into that situation. Strength in the reverse. Could be a Leo. It was in reverse. I put it in the upright. But that's Leo energy. Four of Swords. There's somebody feeling very weak, very needing time to rest. It brought realization to somebody. It illuminated, even though I can't see the Sun card here, but that's the energy I'm picking up on. Whatever this swift, sharp communication was, slander I'm even hearing. It could even be to do in regards to somebody's childhood and how their childhood began with the Fool card here. Someone is kind of wishing, I feel like, more time and effort was given into that connection with the Ace of Cups. Tell me more about this Ace of Cups energy for those that's resonating. This is the Sun card now. I knew I felt the energy of the Sun card, but it's in the reverse. It's in the reverse. Tell me more about the energy. But it fell over on the Moon card, so there's some kind of reference. Six of Wands. Maybe there's things that come into the light that this King of Pentacles was unaware of. So somebody's now been able to kind of, I feel like through someone speaking their truth, they're being recognized. Tell me more about this Six of Wands energy. That's the Ten of Pentacles. Generational cycles. Nine of Cups. Whatever this is, I feel like a wish fulfillment is coming to somebody. Something is coming towards you regardless, because your time and efforts are being appreciated. It's like your spirit team have seen what it is that you've gone through or overcome and grown from, and you're being rewarded regardless. Whatever ships that you was looking that was coming in towards you is coming towards you. I feel like it's here, literally at your door. Tell me more about this Three of Wands in the reverse in regards to this Nine of Cups energy. Ace of Pentacles. Even though it's in the reverse, I don't feel like it was meant to come in the reverse. I feel like my hand kind of knocked it, but I feel like this is the gift. This is the gift. This is the spiritual intent. This is the gift, the generational gift that's being passed on to you now. That's going to give you this boost of confidence in order to speak your truth. Tell me more about this energy of this Empress. That's the Ace of Swords in the reverse, fell over the King of Pentacles. I feel like this King of Pentacles is holding in truth. Confusion, I'm hearing, needs to be released in order for the Empress to shine, is what I'm picking up on. Tell me more about this Ace of Swords. Tell me more about this Ace of Swords. Two of Wands. 10 of Wands, sorry. Someone's needing to release a burden. The Chariot. I don't know where it wants to fall out, but let me just keep to it. Keep it simple. I feel like this King of Wands, this King of Pentacles is needing to release some form of burden. Release some kind of guilt. I feel like there's some kind of compensation energy that this King of Pentacles is needing to release, or was in thoughts of. Maybe it may not be coming with the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. It may be retracted. I'm picking up on, but it's very much in the air. It's very much being looked at right now. Tell me more about this Ten of Wands. It's almost like that closure energy. Eight of Pentacles. It's the energy of someone thinking hard at night. Figuring out what to do. In regards to the Pentacles that's being lined up. Bear in mind, this King of Pentacles is holding on to 4. But what to do with one of them? Gonna be then left with 3. Tell me more about this Eight of Pentacles. The World. You see there? Rectifying choices is what I'm picking up on. Rectifying choices. What to do and how to do it. How to rectify bad choices from the past. It's almost like a kind of, what can I do to make myself feel better kind of energy I feel like someone's dealing with. Tell me more about this Moon energy in the reverse. For those that resonate with the energy of this reading. Someone's jumpy. Two of Pentacles. Tell me more about this Two of Pentacles energy. King of Swords in the reverse. Not a good card to have in the reverse at all. We've also got the Nine of Wands in the reverse. Releasing that way of thinking, letting that way of thinking go. Someone's juggling with who they used to be and who they are and who they want to be. someone's definitely in a contemplation mode. I feel like someone could have been in this energy for a long time, to the point it's all they ever think about. What can I do? What can I do to rectify my choices? What can I do to rectify my choices in order to make me a better person? In order to make me a better person. Someone's really looking into what can they do. Should I release this truth? Should I release this finance? What can I do to make myself feel better about the choices I've made in the past? It's the kind of energy I'm picking up on here. And we've got the Knight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Let's see, what's the advice for those that's resonating with the energy of this reading? What's the advice for those that's resonating with the energy of this reading? So we've got Temptation, card number 19, and we've got Rejection, card number 13. Just understand that man's rejection is the Most High's protection. So don't be tempted. Look at the bigger picture. Don't be tempted by what's out there. Look at the bigger picture. There's a song I heard and it says, heartbreak. Look, heartbreak. You never take it for the worst. You fling it on your left and then you fling it in reverse. But mind you, do not do it. Do not do it for the first. Incubus, succubus, go on with your recklessness. You never know some is a rising Sagittarius. Ruled by Venus. You understand? There's more than one way to skin a cat. Right? If you're feeling tempted, there's other ways. Don't just jump into a situation because of loneliness, like I said in my introduction. You understand? God never created us to be alone. But what He did do is create us to think for ourselves and understand that the choices that we make is going to have direct impact on the life, on our life, and the choices that we make. If that makes sense. I kind of lost myself here a minute whilst looking at the reading. I want to look at this Fool card. I want to pull the kick off of it. Tell me more about this energy of this Fool card. Aries energy, looking straight at the past situation. Whatever this Tower energy was with the Britwa. I mean, what are they showing at Britwa? And look up, just look at swagger, look up at what? Then I know I'm not woman nature. Then I'm gonna crap on them like a creature. Let me remember from my teacher. Too many cards. Tell me more about the energy of this Fool card. Tell me more about the energy of the Fool. Marriage in the reverse. Maybe somebody found out about a marriage, or maybe somebody found out that this Fool energy was connected in another committed relationship. Yeah, which has caused someone despair. Somebody's marriage could have ended in regards to this. 32, again, break it down to 5. There's the 3 of Pentacles. Do I give 3 Pentacles to my wife and 1 to the Empress and hold on to 4? Someone had a major loss in regards to this. Tell me more about this energy of marriage and despair. This good energy. Yeah, someone's had a major loss here. Great fortune here in the reverse. Someone's juggling their finances, and this is the truth that's going to come out because someone got tempted for finances, possibly even in regards to some energy around the child, some kind of healing energy around the child in the reverse. Tell me more about the energy of this child. Privileged lady. So this person who you're connected to was also connected to somebody who had a child, and this person was privileged because of the child that they shared or that they had a commitment in regards to. Tell me more about the energy. This is that courthouse, divorce, separation, dividing the assets kind of energy. Tell me more about this energy of this child. hard toil and labor. It's like someone is working hard, but it also fell over on the Four of Cups energy, that energy of taking an offer, not taking the offer, bored with the offer, not sure what to do with the offer. But I feel like this is a child, not sure what to do in regards to a situation with a child. Could be a child that's under 18. Could be an 11-year-old child. Or a 1-year-old child is what I'm here picking up now. Someone's put a lot of time and effort into this 1-year-old child, but the situation has caused somebody despair. Tell me more about this energy. Or maybe somebody wasn't around for the first year of a child's life. Message of concern. Somebody received a message of concern in regards to this great fortune, this great loss. Tell me more about this message. Poverty, the loss of finance in regards to conflict in a court. What was the overall outcome in regards to this marriage, this divorce, this separation, this splitting of the assets? Cause somebody some form of heart pain. Again, judification. I'm going to close the reading up here. One more pull. One more card for those that's resonating with the energy of this reading. One more card for those that's resonating with the energy of this reading. Season 6. Yeah, this is about loss of finance. And maybe how someone can accumulate more finances by working with somebody in regards to another business opportunity, business plan. Someone's in deep contemplation whether to make this offer in order to grow the pentacles that they managed to hold on to in regards to whatever this judification situation is about. I think that's about all that's going to come out here. Okay, I'm just going to pull these angel cards. I've not used these before neither. So let's see what's the advice for those that's resonating with the energy of this reading. What's the advice? It says, Archangel Michael. When you are blessed with this angel card, you are guided to invoke Archangel Michael to help protect and strengthen you. He will increase your ability to deal with problems. So ask him to cut with his sword any emotional cords which bind you to people, stuck situations or past memories. Then ask him to fill you with strength and love. He will shield you from the destructive thoughts, emotions and actions of others. Archangel Michael works on the blue ray, giving strength and courage. Call for his help and visualize yourself wearing a deep blue cloak, securely fastened. This will place you under his protection. He is the master of all angels, a great warrior spirit. Within his light, you will feel more secure, have more confidence, energy and power. Affirmation for this card is, I am strong and protected by Archangel Michael. I feel like I want to get one more. Three more wanted to come out. So we've got generosity, fun, and gratitude. Generosity is a quality of spirit. It is rejoicing in the good fortune of others, even when you have nothing to celebrate yourself. It is an attitude of mind, which means that you are happy to give without expecting in return. Drawing this card invites you to be generous. Generous-hearted and indicates that you are ready to aspire to this noble quality. Angel wisdom suggests that you give of yourself freely, openly and lovingly. The rewards for generosity are great, for all that you give from an open heart is returned to you, multiplied. Fun. Your guidance is to take time to enjoy yourself, relax and find your sense of humor. Treat things lightly. Fun brings lightness of spirit, and the most difficult situation can be at ease if you see the funny side of things. So cultivate a sense of ridiculous. How can you bring play, laughter and fun into your social life, your relationships, your work life? When you have fun, the angels rejoice, for there is nothing they love more than joy, play, humor and laughter. Gratitude. Your gratitude is to count your blessings when you say thank you to the universe for its gifts. It responds generously to you. Angel wisdom reminds you to say thank you for all that you have, the intangible as well as the tangible. Whenever you say thank you from your heart, more is bestowed on you. For gratitude is key to opening the doors to the universal abundance. Cultivate an attitude of gratitude and open yourself to receive love and plenty into your life. Your angels will smile on you. Affirmation for this card is, I am grateful for everything in my life. And that is this reading for today. Season 6, Series 1. I think I'm saying that right. But I hope you enjoyed that, and stay tuned. I will be doing other readings after this. The eclipse reading also. I'll do a love reading. I feel like I'm going to do that also. And anyway, I'm guided to.